Hello beautiful people, hello beautiful darlings. I am at school and I am alone for now, guys. It's January and I am here to register for my second year. I'm so excited that I am on my second year, and right now I am reading 2 books, and this is a readathon. I am reading Lovely War by Julie Berry and We Walk the Sky by Lisa Fiedler. I have already started with Lisa Fiedler. This readathon is 3 days. It's going to take me 3 days to finish these books. So I've already started with this one and I am loving it so much. I'm almost done. I'm like left with 100 pages and I should be done by the end of this day. So I will see you later. I'm on 224 pages of We Walk the Sky, and this part that I read is so beautiful. Lisa Fiedler's writing it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Woo, I love it. I love it. I'm almost done with the book, probably the last chapter, and my heart is pounding right now, and there's something that happened to one of the main characters, but I'm assuming right now because that part hasn't come, but there's like a slight chance that what I'm thinking has happened. So let me continue to read. Ooh, how can books make me feel this way? I don't know. Let me continue. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, darlings. It is day 2 of my readathon, and I'm happy to announce that I have officially finished reading We Walk the Sky by Lisa Fiedler, and I loved it so much. I really did. It was such a beautiful read for me. I am not having a good morning because my husband left his car with me and the car got slammed by the gate and ended up being dented. So it's not a good morning for me because this is like the 3rd incident that something like this happens when the car is under my care. It's like every time I'm left with this car, something happens. And I am trying so hard and I'm being too careful that things end up happening. So I get frustrated because, wow, I'm supposed to take care of this car and things happen, you know? So that's my morning, but we continue to read and I am on the first chapter of Lovely War by Julie Berry. The book started off really slow for me. I couldn't quite understand it until the end of the introduction, and I have to say I read it like twice to get a flow of it and understand her style of writing and the story. So I'm hoping that when I start reading these chapters, I'll really get a grasp of what the book is about and its flow and understand the author's style of writing. And hopefully, it will be a lovely read. Like We Walk the Sky. I know I'm not supposed to compare the two, but I got them at the same time. So, yeah, that's my morning so far. Let me just do some chores and we'll chat later. Hello, beautiful darlings. It's day 3 of my readathon. It is raining. It's pouring actually, but I love it so much because a rainy day just sets the mood for reading. I am reading Lovely War by Julie Berry. I just love this cover. I don't know if you can see it properly, but I love it so much. The book also inside is just so beautiful. The font is nice. The what do you call this? Dividers? I don't know, but yeah, it's just beautiful. I love the effort they took to making this book as beautiful as it is. So far, the book is about love, love happening during the era of war, but I'm just getting into the rhythm of it. I can't say a lot so far because I'm getting there. I'm getting there, but the author's style of writing, it's quite nice. I love it. Quite descriptive and funny at times, so I like it. But I will tell you more when I'm done. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish this book today, just to be honest. So my husband is calling me. I will see you just now. Bye. Hello, darlings. It's day 4 of my readathon. I did say I wasn't sure that I was going to finish Lovely War yesterday, and I pushed myself as far as I could, but I didn't get to finish the book. I am almost done though with it, and I'm just I don't even know what to say. I feel saddened, and these books are going to kill me, I promise you. Lovely War is just a beautiful book. I didn't think it was this beautiful. It's just a lot to take in, but love is beautiful. That's all I'm going to say right now. So let me finish the book, and we'll talk. Yeah, that's how these books are making me feel. Saddened, but so much in love. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, beautiful darlings. It's the 4th day, and I have to say I have finally finished reading both my books. I thought this readathon would take me 3 days to finish, but no, that wasn't the case. I finished reading these books in 4 days, but I don't think it's bad, especially for a start. So I'm quite proud of myself for finishing these books in 4 days. Ooh, okay, now that's out of the way. I would also like to thank Bargain Books for sending these books to me. I won these books on their Instagram giveaway, and I sort of delayed to read them, but I finally got a chance to read them, and I don't regret reading them because they were so beautiful, both of them. Both of them were just awesome books. So let me just tell you about these books finally. I'm gonna start with We Walk the Sky by Lisa Fiedler. We Walk the Sky is quite a very beautiful book, well written. So what this book is about is basically about two main characters, Kali and Victoria van Drexel. Victoria is Kali's grandmother. Victoria, when the book started off, she was Catherine, and she ran away from home. The reason she ran away from home was because she had a very abusive father who didn't want her to do anything. He beat her, he sweated her, he made her feel worthless, and she had been planning on running away, but you know, because she was staying with her mother as well, the mother was one of the reasons she didn't go away. There were circuses around their town that Catherine was so much interested in going to see, and when she ran away from home, she went straight to the circus, and they welcomed her with warm arms. You know, they really loved her. They took her like a part of their family. So when Catherine ran away from home and went to the circus, obviously she didn't introduce herself as Catherine because she would be easily found. So she changed her name to Victoria and was known by Victoria. She told her secret to two people, and who were very good at keeping the secret and making sure that she wasn't found. So her mother gave her the blessings. The reason why her mom gave her a blessing of running away from home was because she was very sick, and she realized that, you know what, she wouldn't make it through the end of the year. And so she was like, you know what, run away, Catherine. And Catherine ran away. The mom, Shane, died. So Catherine was a very determined person. She worked very hard, and she became a tightrope walker at the circus. She was taught by this other woman who she told the secret to, and she groomed her to become this well-known tightrope walker in the Van Drexel's circus. So Catherine eventually had a child with James Van Drexel, and she named her child after these three women who, I don't know if I'm giving away too much now, but anyway, she gave her these names. One of the names were her mother's name. So Catherine grew older, Queen also grew older, and Queen also had a child. When Queen had a child, they both grew up in the circus, and the child followed her grandmother's footsteps of becoming a very good tightrope walker. She looked up to her grandmother so much. So eventually the grandmother died, Victoria died. And so when she died, her daughter left the circus to pursue her career in rescuing abused animals. So she worked in a sanctuary, obviously taking her daughter with. The daughter wasn't very happy with this change of environment. She wanted to grow up in the circus and do what her grandmother was doing. But as a mother, Queen saw it best to leave the circus and pursue her career in helping rescue animals. What makes the story interesting is that Carly, the granddaughter, found a box of Victoria's lessons that she applied in her own life of adjusting to this new environment, new school, new people. So I think I'm giving away too much, but the story is so beautiful. You have to read this book. I don't want to give away too much, guys. I feel like I'm giving away too much. So yeah, the story is basically nice. Get it, read it, and if you have read it, you know what to do. So yeah, that's story number 1. So, Lovely War by Julie Berry. Let me show you the cover. What a beautiful cover. What a beautiful cover. The texture is so beautiful. So, in the beginning of me reading this book, I didn't quite get it. And I read it and finally understood it. So what the book is about is a love story between 2 couples, Hazel and James, and Colette and Aubrey. So this book takes place during the World War I era, and what makes this book interesting is that these events of the book are controlled by ancient Greek gods. So these gods that control these events in the story are Ares, who's the god of war, Hephaestus, who is the god of fire, Hades, who is the god of the underworld, and Aphrodite, who is the goddess of love and passion. So the goddess of love and passion wants to convince these people, these other gods, that, you know, love surpasses everything, including the war. So these events, these love stories, these sacrifices, these challenges that happen during these events in the war were controlled by these people. But the main controller was Aphrodite, who is the goddess of love and passion and all beautiful things that we love. So without giving away too much on the story, these couples face a lot of challenges. The other couple face a lot of racism because it's an interracial relationship, and they face a lot of discrimination because of their relationship. Obviously, a white woman dating a black man was a no-no, but they fought to be together, and they finally got married and had 2 beautiful children. Hazel and James, on the other hand, also had their fair share of challenges. For example, they took time to kiss. They took so long to kiss, and James was waiting for the right moment, but when the right moment came, he was sent to war to fight. He eventually got a mental breakdown, and the communication broke down, and somehow, you know, there's a lady who said Hazel was entertaining young men, which broke James' heart. But eventually they found each other, and their love rekindled. And when he wanted to marry Hazel, something tragic happened to Hazel. There's so many tragedies in this book, so many. I promise you, I wanted to cry so many times. I don't know why I didn't cry, but my heart was pounding so much. So I don't want to give away. I don't want to give away too much of this book, but get yourself this book. In fact, get yourself both these books from BargainBooksSA, and you will love them. I loved reading these books. I gave them both 5 stars because the writing was so awesome. The writing was so beautiful. The writing was so relatable. The writing was so real. It didn't take too much of your time to think and imagine these things that the authors were trying to say, you know. So I really, really loved these books. I am done with my reviews. I am done reading these books. I love them so much. So, do the right thing. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, people, so that you and I can talk about these books and many more. So, without wasting any time, bye.